Hello everybody. I'm going to show off some stuff that I picked up at the West Bend High School's first comic club, or Comic Con I should say, not club. This was done by David Lloyd, who had the comic shop back in the day that kind of got us hooked up with the whole Crimson Cull Comic Club group of people. It was his first year teaching a comic program at the West Bend High School. If you want all the details, probably about a week after this comes up, our Crimson Cull Comic Club will be posting that video where we interviewed David and one of his students, and we uh, talked about the con, what all happened, how it went for the first year, if there's going to be more in the future and stuff like that. Hopefully there will be. Uh, it was a great little setup, easy to get around. Uh, but yeah, it's always hard getting the word out for a fresh new concept out there. But I picked up some books for my free giveaway that's coming up, for my subscriber giveaway. And this is The Grave Sweepers Spooky Stories, done by David. I don't think I have one open at the moment. But you know, Crimson Cull Media also. And there's a future book two future books that hopefully will be coming out. Looking forward to those. This is a fun concept of the old school horror where you have like a crypt keeper, a grave digger, something like that, that intros the storylines and stuff, which she did an awesome job with the intro and the outro on this with his character. I liked what he did, and it's a fun story about three brothers that died and became Grim Reapers, and they don't have to, but they go and find some stuff that connects them to their time when they were alive on Earth. And fun little story. Done very well with the Grave Sweeper character and all that. Uh, Looking forward to seeing issue 2. Hopefully that will come out soon. Oh yeah, take one of these out. Chronicles of Bark. This one I just love the way she colored it. Uh, Aramara, I love this. It's I read it with my glasses on. It's written by Ara Marcone, art by Ara Marcone, colors by Ara Marcone, letters by Ara Marcone, and cover art by Ara Marcone. But I love the way she colors. She's got that explosive pop to it, where it gives you that highlighted feel to it. You can see some great highlighting here, which I could see her in the future being up there with Jenny Friesen and Mark Spears with stylization of how she makes things just pop out at you. And this was a really fun story of two sibling dogs that go on an adventure, have a fun way to go through portals and stuff like that. I don't want to give away. You're going to have to read your own copy. He did this book back in 2023. It was an Eternals winner, the Mark Grunwald Comic Book Creation Challenge. That was awesome. And she was a friend that worked for a friend's comic book for a while, and then Anthony for the Crimson Cull Comic Club got her into doing a Art Baltazar a short comic for one of his books, the Oh Yeah Comics books. So hopefully we'll get to see that in the near future. But yeah, we got 3 copies of that are going into the giveaway. And then our students from the school, Ara was one of them, and look up his first name. Oh no. uh, Braden. I had Brandon in my head because I just did a episode of a review or unboxing for Brandon Ingram, but Braden Fletes. It's either Fleets or Fletes, I'm guessing. But in the distant future, West Bend's East and West high schools have been relocated to a space station. When the school is in danger, the last line of defense is the hall monitors. But again, Ara's artwork did a great job in here, and story was fun. I like the characters in it. Has that younger Teen Titans, X-Men style character groupage going on, and then they find out that they got something they got to deal with, and they do what they can to defend their space station from what is causing the catastrophes. But this was very well done for their first year. Uh, Here we got students and the teacher in the back there. But for their first year, I really like that they came up with these few books, and I'm looking forward to hopefully seeing a couple books, because this talks about how there was 2 other books that were possibly going to be part of this story or be all in the same book, and something happened with the first 2. You can read all about it at the beginning of it. But yeah, I got 2 copies of this that are going into the freebie giveaway coming up very soon. And then we went around and picked up some other things, which I get a good image on this because my lighting is terrible. This is a freebie pin, but it's like got a busted up skull looking thing in there. And we have been addicted to, well, there's a Oh Yeah Comics free comic book day card. From Brian Lynch. They had a card grab thing going on, and we got Svengoolie, kind of a Svengoolie Rice Christopher crossover. That's awesome. I love that. And then from David's daughter, she does an awesome job with these, and we are addicted to them. They're little specimen character cards, and the wife picked up some more that a couple that we have, but they have different uh, descriptions on these ones compared to the ones we had. But it's they're specimen cards. They have a different creature on each one. Little description like sales are up 0.007% this quarter. It's a bats who think they're men. And it's a bat flying around with eyes and a shoe on, one shoe falling off. And on the back, you got the number of the specimen, and then a little description. Bats who think they're men. Diet. Men who think they're bugs. Habitat. The basement. Results were conclusive. The bats are not human, however. A bat can dream. He does such an awesome job with these things. But Katie's, I missed her at the last Milwaukee Comic Con, I think she had some cards there, but or it was the Madison one, but both of them I missed. And this one's a bear, Diet Rock, Habitat the Forest, just an average bear, nothing to see here, really. But he's got 4 eyes. That's not your average bear. I got the sign. This one I think we have another version of. The most horrifying thing ever. It's too cute to be the most horrifying thing ever. We got Giuseppe. And we have a different version of this character too, I'm pretty sure. The many-armed Wumplin. Habitat, the United States of Alfalfa. Then we got the Elder. And a mushroom. You gotta grab a mushroom, especially when it's got eyeballs all over it. It's like diet is organic material. Habitat is the subterranean caves of Bleakorius or Bleakorus. I know I'm screwing it up. Some claim it's just a regular mushroom. Others claim they have seen it move when it thinks. No one is watching. Yeah, those are fun. Then from Anthony, from the Crimson Color Comic Club, dropping his stuff right away. Got an Uncle Fester. You can check him out at Anthony Latch. And Cartoonist by Night, our Crimson Color Comic Club. And I love this bunny. I'm a sucker for a bunny, and you got a little vampire bunny. What the heck? You get that. And I couldn't remember. I'm pretty sure I got one of these, but why not have a second one? I like Beetle, Snoopy. Menace to Menace, not so much, but it's a fun group of characters on there. And we got a Madman card from him. And Weird Al. Weird Al Yankovic. Then he got these little magnetic sleeves for his cards now that he picked up some to try out. I like the way they're set up. I couldn't pass up Superman's dog. It's like doesn't have a wonky ear though. Both ears are straight down. And then these are from I know I'm gonna screw it up. E&G Handmade Creations did some awesome stitch items. The wife's gonna get a couple cats done by her. I want to say Chris Urasha. Or, I'm gonna get yelled at by Anthony when he watches this, but he will sit there and send me it, and I can always put it in the show notes. But I love his artwork. He did some art cards. I picked up a few. I got the rabbit, Iron Maiden's Eddie, kind of Man Thing style character. Very funky one. One-eyed dog. And this was my favorite thing that I see it on his table. I had to jump on it. But Murder Falcon. And that is just awesome. You gotta have Murder Falcon. And then from David, yeah, Beetlejuice. looking character, and a Swamp Thing. But yeah, it was a fun con. We had we were able to stop up during our moving in and people bringing stuff to our house, and we were able to get away for a couple of hours. So we ran up there, checked on the con, and I'm very happy I did. I wish I would have bought a few more of the club books and stuff for my giveaways, but the problem is I already have too much stuff put together. 4 or 5 packages. Like I was going to do 5 Gemini boxes, but I might have to amp it up, make it 8 or something like that. We'll see. But yeah, so next year, if you're in Wisconsin, come on out to the West Bend High School's comic convention. They did a pretty good job. They had a variety of vendors, stuff from art to comics to action figures to crafting. Uh, they had a couple people set up doing, uh, showing people how to play D&D, Dungeons and Dragons. Uh, Looked like the one group we went and checked out, they were having fun learning how to do it. But yeah, it takes a while when you try things to get people used to it and know where you're at and what's going on and get the word out. But as the years go on, it usually picks up a little more and more. So hopefully they'll have a better show up each year that they do this, and hopefully they keep doing this for a while. We don't have many cons around here anymore. The few that we did haven't started up again, which surprised me because they had decent outcomes as far as people showing up. So. But yeah, keep following Under the Cult of MS. Rate, review, subscribe, tell a friend, give us those likes, leave a comment. I'll comment back. Uh, and check out Crimson Cult Comic Club for our group podcast. And like I said, in like a week or so, probably if it's not out by the time I post this, uh, you will be able to see our Crimson Cult Comic Club episode where we have David and one of his students, Zara, come down and or come on the show and talk about the con and describe their stuff and what the plans are in the future and all that stuff. So lots of fun. Check it out. We'll get back with more of this soon. Have a great day. Check out Crimson Cult Comic Club, Under the Cult of MS, and we will be back with more. Always. Bye.